everyone, today I want to talk to you about the Affinity Space that I've chosen, and that is Padlet. Essentially, Padlet is an online platform that allows communication. It's set up like a virtual bulletin board almost, so the creator of these bulletin boards can post a topic, give sort of a description, whether that be vague or descriptive, and then users will comment and post their own sticky note type things on these discussion boards, and then there will be an active conversation that spans from that. With those conversations, people can post images, they can post links, they can post videos. Really, any sort of online content can be repurposed on this site for uses of information and knowledge. I typically use Padlet in the classroom as more of a review, kind of understanding, check for comprehension kind of thing. I've also used it for prior knowledge gauging, so to see what skills students already know so that I don't have to reteach what they are familiar with. So I do want to look at one of the examples that I've used, and that's going to be Romeo and Juliet Act 1. So with this one, I actually posted this Padlet, and the directions were post a reflection in 4 to 5 sentences that sums up the reading of Act 1. And you'll see that my students here came in and they posted, their discussions. And then you'll also notice that some of these have hearts. These hearts would be a way that you would give status within this platform. So if, I was reading through and, I really liked Justin's summary here, then I could go in and give it a heart, and that would show that 1, I've looked at it, 2, I really, agreed with what he said. I thought that it was beneficial. I thought that it went along with the prompt, and I could see that he had that comprehension and that knowledge. Even through Padlet, you can go and I'll go back to the home here. You can even we'll look at this one. This is one that we use for a PL within my English department. And so you can see that she's got various questions here, and then as a department we all would go in and put our answers. You can use it as that sort of collaboration. And then this one, this is what I actually took part in with the discussion at a conference that I attended, and you can see that we've got links to different sites, we've got images, some various tools and apps, so all sorts of good things can be included on this platform, so it really makes the learning kind of all-encompassing. I would say that the primary purpose and passion for Padlet would really just be that communication and that discussion that can be instilled from the posting of a topic, and then the discussions that are posted, and then the discussions that take place because of that. There's not really a set, okay, this is the information that you have to talk about. It's more of what are you interested in learning about? What are you interested in talking about? So I do want to kind of explore the gallery. The gallery within the Padlet platform allows you to find the additional Padlets that have been created that kind of can deal with interest that's not so set in stone. So your students in a classroom could use this as a form of research, maybe personal opinion, personal knowledge that they want to take from these other people. So, we've got chores to do, a party plan. Is Thanksgiving different in the 50 states? So maybe even a student could use Padlet as a way to get information from other people outside of the school, outside of the community, and really analyze the information that they retrieve from that. Padlet itself is not segregated in any sort of way, so my students simply just create an account. It's super easy. When you go to the Padlet platform, you have an option to log in with either Google or Microsoft, or you can put in an email address and create a password. It's free, and then you are just put on and you are able to start communicating. Everyone who participates in the discussion that is ongoing would be considered some sort of creator, some sort of collaborator, because they're instilling new knowledge, new facts, and they are really driving the conversation. You could say that, the creators are technically those that create the discussion, the actual Padlet, the virtual bulletin board, so to say. But I see everyone as the creator because everyone's coming with some sort of new knowledge to add to the table. As far as a portal, like we talked about, there are the multiple aspects and entryways that you can use this, access it. So you could be given a link to go directly to the Padlet, which is typically what I have my students do. You could simply just go to the Padlet app or platform and then search. You can make a Padlet, join a Padlet, go to the gallery and find one that you're interested in. And then as far as intensive and extensive knowledge, both of those are encouraged here. So as a teacher, it could be limited to just posts that you create, or you could open it up and allow your students to search for any different type of Padlet that they may be interested in or that has to do with a topic, however you choose to do that. I really love Padlet. My students seem to really love Padlet. They love that it is something that involves technology that they're familiar with, and they love the idea of posting, sticky notes and then their friends reading it and replying to it simultaneously as they're replying to somebody else. They love the like feature. They're super familiar with it just because they use the like on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. So the concepts and the platform are familiar, which allows my students to really actively engage with it. I hope you enjoyed learning about the Affinity Space that I use and implement, and I hope that you make use of it as well. Thank you.